Tomorrow marks exactly a week until an elective conference kicks off at Nasrec. Those vying for the top positions are rushing to get their campaigns over the line. And despite branch members being the only ones allowed to cast votes, some candidates have turned to social media to promote their causes. Newzroom Afrika's Andersen has the details.
The politics of social media. One often hears the phrase that Twitter is not an accurate representation of South Africa. While that is certainly true, some ANC members gunning for top positions and lobbying for others have looked to use the platform to promote their campaigns. Let's start with the president himself. Cyril Ramaphosa's campaign has been championed by two key accounts, both pushing the hashtag Renew22. The accounts have tweeted detailed posters and videos touting what they regard as Ramaphosa's successes. The Renew22 accounts have even tweeted detailed guides for ANC branch members relating to how to go about the nomination process for the top 6 candidates. According to political analyst Dr. Ongama Mtinka, the use of social media for ANC campaigns is a trend towards members being more public about why they deserve certain positions.
We know that among some of the things that were forbidden by the Electoral Committee of the ANC, social media marketing was among those that were permitted. So as long as obviously there wasn't huge amounts of money being invested in a campaign. That's, I think, these for me are paving a way for a modernized approach to running for office within the ANC.
Aside from Ramaphosa, NEC members and government ministers Ronald Lamola and Fikile Mbalula have both had some sort of Twitter campaigns touting their abilities. This ANC Generation Next Twitter account is followed by Lamola himself, and its bio describes it as the official campaign account for his bid to be deputy president of the ANC. The account has also been posting its own graphics, touting Lamola and keeping tabs on any positive feedback about him. This particular tweet, posted on the 1st of December, has pulled a quote from a Daily Maverick piece describing Lamola as a good leader. We move on now to the SG Mbalula 22 Twitter account. This account has been heavily active since Fikile Mbalula publicly threw his hat into the ring, once again for the Secretary General position in October. The account is followed by Mbalula, as well as the Renew22 account, and has been operating in the same form as the other campaign accounts, promoting the candidates. And as for Mbalula seemingly lagging a little behind in the race to be SG, the SG Mbalula 22 account admits its campaign has had a delayed start. But with ANC members being the key to getting the votes required to secure the top positions, is there actually any point of using social media to campaign? Mtinka believes that it's all part of a bigger picture.
I think that what's happening with social media campaigning is exactly that you keep the name in the public domain and it continues to influence the hearts and minds, the battle for hearts and minds and perceptions, while the direct lobbying that's happening at branch level could be seen as direct sales activities.
While President Cyril Ramaphosa has not publicly announced or attached himself to any top 6 slate, the Renew22 accounts, Mbalula for SG, and several key Ramaphosa allies have all reposted the slate over the course of the last 2 months. Despite initial moves by the Gen Next account to push for Lamola as Ramaphosa's preferred deputy, this slate has Senzo Mchunu in that role. Gwen Ramokgopa is the pick for Treasurer General, while Gwede Mantashe would return as National Chairperson. Mbalula is the pick for SG, while his deputy would be Phoebe Potgieter. With the elective conference getting underway next week, only once the votes are counted will we know whose campaign ended up soaring, and whether taking to Twitter was ever the best option. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Andersen in Johannesburg.